What's up, guys? ZackScott here playing Minecraft. Just
Welcome
me.
to another episode of Scotland.
Is that your intro?
It used to be when I did videos.
I'm here with Brock. We're in the gay bathhouse. Today's episode is getting to know bNoid, and basically, I'm doing these episodes just so you can get to know a player one-on-one. Like maybe you don't know who bNoid is completely.
There's a lot more to know about me.
We're gonna cover it all in today's episode, and so we're just gonna be hanging out. It's gonna be very relaxed. Maybe we'll do some mining, some exploring. Now, some of you might even be subscribed to bNoid, and you notice that he hasn't made videos lately. What's the deal with that?
Well, I am applying to become a commissioned officer in the Air Force. I'm enlisted already, and that application process is pretty lengthy and was taking up a lot of my time, so I just didn't have time to make any videos. But to be honest, as much as I love and really miss my fans, it's been nice not to have to deal with the hassle of making videos, so I just don't plan to go back.
So that's funny to say because I was hoping that these episodes would once you got to know the person, you would then be convinced to go subscribe to them.
Yeah, come subscribe. You know what? This video is probably going to re-pique my interest. I'm probably coming back after this because this is a lot of fun.
I don't know if I believe you. Anyway, I thought maybe, I don't know. Do you have a house here still in Scotland?
Well, I have something I've been working on in Nova.
Okay, let's go check that out then. Let's go.
All right, well, I'll let you check it out on one condition.
Okay, what's that?
You have to promise me that you're not going to interfere
Interfere with what?
with what I'm doing.
Okay, then I guess I won't.
Okay? Wait, you guess you won't see it, or you guess you won't promise?
Oh, I guess. Well, neither. I guess I will see it, and I guess I will promise to
Okay,
not interfere.
so I want you to say, I promise not to interfere with your project.
Brock, I promise. Okay, wait. Is it on my site?
On your site?
Yeah. Are you building onto my house?
No.
Okay. Then I promise not to interfere with your project.
Okay. Well, let's go.
All right. This is funny. Brock and I have been friends since I guess 7th grade. That's when we first met. You were my first friend.
That doesn't tell anybody anything because they don't know when you were in 7th grade. But
Well, that was a long time ago. And you were basically my first friend upon transferring to a new school, or I don't know if it's considered transferring, upgrading to a new school, moving on from elementary to
junior
junior
high, yeah.
Junior high. And, I thought you were, upon first sight, and, initial impressions aren't everything, but there's something. My first impression was you was like, who's that weird guy? He has long hair. Because who has long hair in Oklahoma?
Well, it had been a while since I lived in California, but, that was the style when I was in California, so.
You're like a surfer guy.
Sure. That's pretty much my whole personality.
Catch a wave, man. Say it like you used to. Just be like, hey, let's catch a wave.
I never said anything like that.
Hey, why? So this is really close to my house.
Hold on. Check it out. Oh, crap. I thought I saw a monster. Where'd it go? That was weird.
Okay, so this is it, right? This is your project.
Yeah.
I don't know that I like it. There's a creeper.
Oh, I hear a creeper. Where is he?
Oh, gosh.
Oh, no, that's cool. He just cleared out more area. Why don't you like it?
It's like, right, it's where my basement was going.
Wait, hold on. I want to put this back. But yeah, those are your stairs.
I mean,
No, I'm not building on your property. I'm actually I'm taking away.
Yeah.
So there's no building involved. I'm just digging a pit.
Okay, so I will not be involved with the digging then.
You will not interfere, is what I said.
Okay, I won't interfere with your digging.
With my project.
I don't know that I like this.
I had you promise.
Yeah, but
you know me, I'm very careful about my word choice. And you promised not to interfere with my project.
Yeah, but I can always take it back.
Well, I'm going to take back your house.
Okay, come on. Okay.
What happens to people who break promises?
What is your project exactly?
I just wanted to dig a giant pit, so when you broke through that wall again, you'd be surprised to find a huge pit here.
Well, I won't be surprised when I dig through that wall. Cause
you wanted to know what I've been working on. I can't lie to you.
You could, I guess.
No.
Anyway, so let's move on. I know my first impression of you. What was your first impression of me?
I thought you looked like a mouse.
Like a mouse? What?
You had, yeah, it's really hard to explain something like that.
Yeah.
But you had these really big glasses and this kind of little pointy nose, and like these little eyes and this little face, and you just looked like a mouse. That was my first impression of you.
Is that why you try to give me cheese all the time?
No, that's because I know you have digestion problems, and I thought it was funny to make you have gas in class.
All right. I'm gonna grab a. What happened to my? What happened to my freaking? Did you take my my furnaces? Someone took my furnaces.
I don't have furnaces. I don't make things. I destroy things.
Yeah. Oh,
Well, I mean, I don't just destroy. It's not like a Mac. I don't just go around destroying things. I'm just saying I'm a digger. What do I need a furnace for?
Well, did you dig out
Yeah.
my furnace?
Yes.
Dang it! Why?
Because I told you I was going to make you pay for my eyes being messed up or something. I had been drinking. That was before I started this project.
Okay. Okay. Great. Well. Okay.
I apologize. If I knew how to make furnaces, I'd put them back.
You don't know how to make furnaces?
I don't know how to do anything in this game.
Oh my gosh. But you had your own Minecraft video series. Did you take a stair just now or earlier?
No, that was then too.
Okay, great.
I actually took a lot of stuff and I put back as much of it as wasn't destroyed by the taking process.
My God. Okay. Now I gotta figure out what all is missing.
No, just the stair and the furnaces. That's it.
Oh, okay.
With everything else, I was able to rebuild for you because I'm a nice guy.
Thank you, man. That's why
Yeah.
we're friends.
You know, in my Minecraft video series, I played games and I explored and I checked out servers. I never did like play Minecraft. You know?
Yeah. Well, that's why people liked your videos, I guess. Jeez, it's okay. I forgive you. We're friends and stuff. And you know, our friendship has grown over the years. See the segue? See, I have these questions lined up.
Okay. Well, let's go then.
We're basically, the way this works is I have some questions that kind of explore our relationship and idiosyncrasies. What is the word?
Idiosyncrasies?
Idiosyncrasies?
Sync, like synchronize.
Synchronicities. And basically, we've been friends for a long time.
Yep.
And, you know, all the way into high school, well, even to now, but into high school, you know, we were both in honors classes, and then you switched from honors classes to regular classes, and I didn't have any classes with you. So why did you do that?
Well, when I was in, wait, no, starting from the 10th grade, I stopped taking honors classes
That's high school.
because you're right. You're right. I'll just let you tell it.
I don't know. Oh, I know that you weren't stupid. You were smart. You were capable of.
You think only stupid people don't take honors?
No. I know
People
that's
like
not
you
your
that
motive.
read left.
I'm just
No.
saying I know that's not your motive. I know that you could have cut it. I'm just.
Yeah, I don't know.
I really want to
just
help
don't
you
want
dig.
to anymore.
But
You can help me dig. That's not interfering with my project. That's aiding my project.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, there's a bunch of dirt here that I could just dig while we're talking.
I don't know. I didn't really enjoy honors classes. Like I liked the coursework, but I didn't like a lot of the students, and I guess that was it. I just didn't like the kids in honors because they all had these like entitled attitudes about how they were better than everybody and about how they were just going to take over the world, and so I just didn't sign up for them. And actually the counselor called me in and talked to me about dropping all my honors classes too, and
Did you tell them the same thing?
yeah, I don't remember what I told them, but not taking honors was awesome. I wish I had never taken any honors classes because the regular classes were just so much more fun. It was just more relaxed, and I mean the coursework was way easy, but that's not why I did it.
Yeah.
But it was just everybody was just more relaxed and had fun, and nobody got all caught up about their grades or anything. And
Yeah, it's
just-
like you got an F, and you're like, oh well.
yeah, really, it was.
It took me until college to get into that mood.
And then the thing was that I didn't have big college ambitions. So the honors classes didn't do anything for me. I got A's in honors. So when I went to regular classes, I got A's in regular classes. But the honors prestige didn't help me because I ended up dropping out of college anyway for a while. I have my degree now, but
Yeah.
there was no point in me continuing honors because
Well, I didn't take honors in college. I tried, but it was so dumb. It was like the same class, but they wanted you to do an extra project. I was like, I don't know. I don't think I need honors
They
anymore.
had, they had honors college classes.
Yeah, I took them for like the first semester, and it was just like you take the same class as everyone else, but then they also want you to do an extra assignment or extra project. At least,
See, the good thing about honors in high school is you get college credit, or it looks better for colleges.
yeah.
But then, like, I didn't care about going to a prestigious college, so it didn't really matter to me.
Well, I didn't really either. Honors led to AP classes, which got me some college courses out of the way. But some of my my friends were in honors, including you, until you left. So
Man,
that was
there was one year where I just took a full year of volleyball. That was so awesome.
a full year of volleyball. I remember
Yeah,
we took volleyball, but I don't. It wasn't.
yeah,
It
I
was
was.
gym. It wasn't a.
Well, that's all we did in gym, though, is just played volleyball.
We also
Like
played
for
basketball.
no, well, that's true, but
And
it was easier to play a game like since you sat on my shoulders most of the time.
yeah,
Volleyball was easier than basketball because I didn't have to run around.
just sometimes we were a team. There was. I don't think there was any rule about someone riding on someone else's shoulders in volleyball. At least not in gym class. So
No.
it gave us
But
a
yeah,
height advantage.
you did that for a semester with me, but I did it like for another semester. And I did intro to theater, and I took a computer class that I absolutely did not like need. It was fun. I just relaxed.
Did you play games in the computer class?
Yeah, we used to play Grand Theft Auto 1
Me
and
too.
Duke Nukem.
Me too. I also played Quake.
I never liked those games.
Oh, well, I also played them. I was really good at all the games. Like I would seriously win like all the games that we
I
played.
used, I used to kick ass at Duke Nukem since you and I spent 6 hours a night playing in high school. So nobody could touch me. I knew every level by heart. Nobody ever saw me coming. I would just we'd play with like 6 or 7 people, however many you can play with Duke.
Yeah.
And my kill count would be like 30, and everybody else's would be like 2. As soon as they'd spawn, I would just kill them, no matter. Like,
Wow.
it's
Hey,
awesome.
I just broke into a mine or a. Oh, this is Marcus's house.
Oh, get out of Marcus's house, man! Don't be an unwanted house guest.
No,
That's
I mean okay. I'm out.
rude.
All right.
Know your boundaries.
Okay, sorry. Here we go. Just gonna put that back up. But well, no, actually, I mean, no. There's no reason we can't explore his mind.
There's no way that your viewers could be interested by this conversation. You should ask a question that's interesting.
Okay. Well, okay. So we touched on junior high. We touched on high school, and then after high school, we kind of went our separate ways. And now we live in totally different states. But we have never really grown apart completely. So what advice would you have for young people, in junior high or high school who are facing, leaving that school and they're worried that they're going to lose their friendships? So what advice would you have for those people?
I don't think that's should be a concern for anybody these days. I mean, the main way we stay in contact was the invention of the internet. So I think that's pretty much ingrained in all the people these days, all the kids and students and stuff. That's
But
just part of their life. It wasn't a big part of everybody's life when we were growing up. So that was a
it was mine.
well. I don't mean that we didn't use it a lot. I mean that it wasn't like part of. Like there was instant messaging. There were more chat rooms than instant messaging when we were kids, and it was like it wasn't a way to keep in touch. It was a way to screw around.
Okay. Well, one way that we did not go our separate ways immediately after high school is that we both worked at the Mazio's Pizza call center.
Yeah.
What is that your favorite job that you've ever had, or if not, which one was?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was so easy, and all my friends worked there. And man, we did so many things that I guess I could talk about them now because I can't get fired over them. So that was.
Yeah, but you did get fired from there.
I did get fired. Did get fired. They can't fire me again though.
Why'd
Yeah, it was.
Why'd you get
What?
fired?
Because, well, I was fired for not clocking out on a break. That was the reason given.
Yeah.
But nobody clocked out on breaks when they were working, like when they were going to get lunch for the managers, which is what I was doing.
Well, yeah, because they're telling you to do a task. So
Well,
why would you clock out?
Yeah, but they used that as a reason for firing me because I made the what is she? Not a general manager. Was she the general manager?
I don't know.
Whatever. Tiffany.
Tiffany.
She ran the place. I made her really mad when I started dating one of the I was a manager. I was a supervisor, and I was dating one of the phone operators, which was against the rules.
And you actually ordered her to date you, like that was one of
I did.
your... Yeah.
Yeah, I told her I'd fire her if she didn't date me, and then I told her I'd fire her if she didn't marry me, and so she did, which is crazy because we didn't even work together when I told her that one.
Yeah, but she was still... It's under the mentality still, the same mentality.
Yeah. And that's how we've continued to live our relationship, is with me as the boss. But so the manager got mad that I was dating Jennifer, and she said, "Okay, well, you can either fire Jennifer, or you can step down as a supervisor." And I was like, "Okay, cool. I'll step down as a supervisor because I make way more money as an operator."
Yeah.
And she was like, "You need to think about this very carefully because this is your future." And then I laughed in her face and said, "Mazio's is not my future." And, she did not like that at all. So it was a couple months. But
that was her future. So it was like you were belittling her for that being her future is what probably went through her mind.
Nobody really liked Tiffany. So I loved the job. It was a great high school and college job. But it was a lot of fun. We used to do things like tie up the supervisors and stick them in the office, like in a closet, and we played dodgeball and broke desks and computers. And Zach and I used to play hilarious games with the customers, where Zach would put on weird accents. My favorite game was we'd make up pizza specials that didn't exist. Like the prices were accurate. Like, hey, we've got a special going on right now, or if you buy a medium pizza and 7 orders of cinnamon sticks, then it's only $18.95. And it was true. It was that cost, but it wasn't a special. It was just the price.
Yeah.
But we'd match up weird things.
Yeah. Well, because I started doing that for real, not just a joke, but for real when they started having contests, like who can sell the most cheese dippers. So I'd be like, "Hey, we have a special. It's a medium pizza and 3 orders of cheese dippers for $16.87." And they're like, "Okay, yeah, I'll take that." I'll be like, "Yeah." So I would win all the contests.
Or taking deals that already existed and just renaming them, like the pirate's treasure chest with the 3 golden coin pizzas.
Yeah, those people ordered them, but they were just I would just type in 3 small like cheddar cheese pizzas because it sounds kind of gross, but people ordered them. The only time I ever got in trouble was when I was selling a pizza with noodles on top. And they're like, "Why are you putting noodles on this pizza?" And I was just like, "That's what the guy ordered." I was like, "Well, call him back. Tell him we can't do that." It's like okay.
That's funny.
Anyway, so that's us reminiscing, though. That's the past.
Yeah, that's definitely over with. That was 10 years ago.
Well, let's look to the future. Inevitably, you will retire.
Nice segue.
Yeah, let's look. Inevitably, you will either retire or be discharged from the military. One of those two, probably.
I mean, retiring is being discharged. It's all a discharge. So, yep, okay. I will be discharged from the military.
You will be discharged.
It sounds negative, but there's honorable discharge as a retirement. So.
Yeah. Okay. What do you want to do after that? I mean, are you going to just relax? What are your ambitions for after that moment?
I want to go teach high school English.
That would be fun, maybe.
Yeah.
Why not just creative writing? Why English?
Well, I don't know. Creative writing is pretty specific, and I think that if I do English, then first of all, I really enjoy English. Like correcting people's English papers is fun for me. It's like a game, and so I would enjoy it. But I also think that I could help some people who like writing realize it earlier, because once you get into a creative writing class, then you already know that you're into that sort of thing and you have a certain amount of skill. But if I just do English, then I can help people who don't realize they have that talent or that interest. I can help them get into those classes.
So you kind of want to guide them into, you want to recognize people who are good at, who show strength in the English language, basically, creativity in general. You want to pick from a pool of people as opposed to people who specifically go into creative writing. You want to find people who are just have to be in English, and then you want to pick out the good ones.
No, not really. Honestly, I just think it'd be fun to teach. I like that. I like the subject. So
You want to be a mentor to people you choose.
No. I mean, I will definitely like make people's. I'd be more apt to choose people to make their life miserable
Yeah. Yeah.
than I would to help people.
Yeah. That's just the kind of personality you have.
Right.
Okay. Well, that kind of exhausts the questions that I thought of before.
Oh, those weren't from Twitter?
No, these were not from Twitter. But, I did, shortly before starting the recording process, I called out to people on Twitter saying, I'm going to record a video with Brock. Let me know what questions you have. So I might reward some of them after asking them, but let me just switch over tabs.
Are you going to reward them?
Well, I might clarify the questions as to what they mean.
That's a reward, in your opinion?
Yeah, that's a reward. How do I see their names? Okay, GFXT, aka Tyler, wants to know, do you prefer sleeping in PJs or underwear? I would refine it just to tell me in general what you prefer sleeping in. What the heck?
I prefer, you know what, oh, real quick, I'm sorry to deviate here.
No
but
problem.
This just now occurred to me. You know how you and I used to start doing all those pranks to people back when we first started Scotland? But then we couldn't anymore because everybody could just teleport home or whatever?
Yeah.
People can't do that here.
So, okay.
So we need to start thinking of doing pranks to people. Anyway, okay, so sleeping. I prefer to sleep naked, but I don't anymore because I have kids.
Yeah.
And I feel really weird about, like, if something happens to them in the night, like they start crying or whatever, and I've got to go comfort them. I feel weird about, like rocking my kid to sleep naked.
Yeah.
So now I sleep in PJs. Undies are too restrictive to be comfortable. So
why not just boxers?
I don't know. Boxers are too short. They tend to get wedgies from rolling around in bed. So
that's true. Yeah.
I mean, pajama shorts or pajama pants, but no underwear.
Okay. Next question from Twitter. Let's see. So Mr. Duarte asked a question, and then a similar question comes from Aptindo. Mr. Duarte is asking, are you in favor of bestiality? Aptindo is asking if you like hentai. And I would just kind of refine that refine that question, those questions a little bit more. What types of pornography are you not into?
Wow. I don't know. I'm not that kinky, so I like stuff with a nice story, and with people that are in an intimate relationship, that sort of thing.
Story.
So pretty much anything that's not that, it just doesn't hold my interest.
So
as far as bestiality goes, I mean, if there's a good story there and you can tell that they're loving partners, then
okay.
Whatever consenting adults of any species are into, then.
Well, so going further, then, if it's animated, or if it's animated by Japanese people, then is that any worse than actors? I mean, if it has a good storyline.
What do you mean worse?
Better.
I don't know. I've cartoons also don't really do it for me.
Man.
So. especially cartoons drawn by Japanese people.
Okay.
I don't even enjoy watching those when it's not pornography. So.
Okay, final question, and these are two Twitter questions, and I don't even know if Adam submitted this on Twitter, but Swingbird on the server wanted to ask.
Adam, yeah.
He had a question, and this would be kind of blended with another one.
I like Adam
because I think this is a good opportunity to.
I don't like everybody on Scotland, but I like Adam.
Okay, good. He's a cool guy.
Yeah.
He his first question was he would be interested in hearing about our friendship, but I told him I already had questions that explored that topic. So he was interested in just hearing a childhood story, like maybe your favorite childhood story. I think it ties in with this Twitter question by let's see, where was it? By Anthony Guntho. Were you as a child, were you ever molested or abused?
Oh, okay. All right, well, my favorite child abuse story, I guess, is what we'll go with then.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I was never molested or abused by my parents.
Okay.
So
that's good.
Yeah.
It's a bonus. So what was your favorite moment of not being molested or abused?
I'm so bad at these, at like just generating memories without Like just on the spot,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know why that is.
I was hoping the trigger would be molestation,
The
or abuse.
molestation.
Yeah, but I guess if you don't have any favorite memories of that, we can go
No.
with what's your favorite? Oh man, what? Kirby Matt wants to know if it's too late to ask a question. It just popped up on my Twitter account.
No, I'll try to think of a childhood story while you read that question.
I mean, that's. I
Childhood
don't think I'm gonna get a prompt back from him. You should just, if you're gonna say, "Is it too late?" you just
Oh,
ask
that's
the
his question.
question.
Okay,
and
well,
then-
no, maybe that's his question. His question is it too late? Our answer would be no. Well, yeah, now it is, I guess.
Oh, you just died.
But I know. I starved to death. I don't carry food, so I just starve eventually. But don't worry, your bed is my home. So
Oh, good.
Excellent.
How do you like spawning up there? Is it good? I'm gonna check and
Yeah,
see if there are any new
it's
Twitter
funny.
questions coming in before.
man, a childhood story. I need something more specific, like a type of childhood story.
As the moderator of this episode, I would just go with something like, "What's your favorite childhood story involving friends, involving being outside?" When I was a kid, I was outside a lot more than I am today. What's your favorite outdoor childhood story?
I don't know.
Okay, what about holiday childhood story?
I don't know.
Childhood
Man,
story involving travel.
travel. I don't know.
Okay. Well, anyway, this kind of wraps up today's episode. If you guys have any questions for
Good story.
yeah, if you guys have any questions for other members of Scotland, I'll be doing this with other members. Maybe not too often. I'm not going to be doing this daily or anything, but I want you to get to know the other members of Scotland and then consider subscribing to their channel.
I know I've got some good stories. I had a fun childhood.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I tried to do? This is fun, I guess, for me.
What
I
is
tried to make an electromagnet at one point. That wasn't outside or involving molestation, so I don't know if it fits your categories.
Yeah.
But I was like 6, and I saw a little science book that said that you can make an electromagnet by wrapping like electrical coils around. I don't remember what it was. Was it supposed to be iron? I think so.
Iron
and,
flakes or something?
Oh, just an iron rod can
Okay.
create an electromagnet. So I took I found a piece of metal. Who knows what it was? And then an old lamp that was getting thrown away, and I stripped the cord off of that, and then I spliced it and I wrapped it around the little iron rod or the metal rod, and then I just plugged it in. And
What happened?
it blew the fuse box. It destroyed all the electrical outlets on the second story of my house, and it started a fire. But it did not attract any metal in that amount of time.
Well, that's a good story, and that's your favorite.
It just occurred to me. This is my favorite.
All right. Well, anyway, guys, thanks for watching the first episode of Getting to Know. This is Getting to Know bNoid. Subscribe to his channel. It's bNoid.
You don't have to do that. I don't make videos anymore.
Yeah, but just in case you do and you want to see them,
If I got 1,000 subscribers off this, that'd probably motivate me to make more videos.
really? Well, guys, all 1,000 of you who are watching, subscribe to bNoid. He promises to make another video.
I would do it. If we get 1,000 subscribers, I'll make another video. For every 1,000 subscribers I get, I'll make another video.
Wow. There you go. Come on, 100,000 subscribers. Let's do this. I want to see 100 new Brock videos. Anyway, so if you like the format, let me know. We could have gone on an adventure or something and talked, but Brock would have rather focused on his project, which is not my favorite project in Nova. But anyway, again, leave comments below. Let me know who you want me to film next and interview next, along with questions to ask them. Prior to filming, I'll probably post a message on Twitter, so be sure to follow me on Twitter. It's ZackScott. And yeah, there we go. Thanks for joining me, Brock.
Hey, thanks for having me, buddy.
Goodbye.